Okay, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, or Reselling Polly, you might know me as. I am an eBay reseller in the northwest of the UK, if you don't know me, and I predominantly sell clothing, generally ladies, but I sell a bit of everything. So it's been a long time coming, this sales report, because I've just been really busy and doing other things and dipping my toe into Amazon. But I thought there's no point in me keep showing you haul videos if I'm not actually showing you what I'm actually selling. So I thought I'd bring you a quick sales update of what's sold for me over the last month or so. I think this is the first one of the year that I've actually done. That's how long it's been. But I'll try and be quick. There's about 12 items. These are more of the unusual items that I sell. I sell loads and loads of clothes, but you don't want to see the average just dress or top. So I thought I'd pick out a few different bits to show you what I've actually sold this month, and if it's got a little bit of a story behind it or anything like that. So the first item I want to show you is this Orvis ladies floral jumper. I picked this because it's just a little bit quirky, a little bit unusual. I love the floral detail on here. Orvis is a good brand, but I find that of late, I don't know whether the market's oversaturated or not, it's not selling as well as it used to do. But that said, I got £31.50 for this. Now, this was on the 15th of February, so I think there's rather one or two from February, the rest are from March. February wasn't a really good month for me, but this was a good sale. I charge postage for everything that I sell, so that was minus postage. The postage is underneath, as you can see there, at £3.50. So yeah, that was a nice little sale. Next is this men's vintage Lacoste. I call it like a cricket jumper. I wasn't really sure where to price this. Prices were all over the place, and it sold relatively quickly, and I think I may have undersold it, but I think it cost me £2. So, you know, any profit. It's an Izod Lacoste, and it was a really nice thing for a vintage jumper if you like that sort of thing. I personally don't like it myself, but yeah, I got £21.50 for that, plus my postage. So I probably could have got a bit more, but it's a sale and it was good profit. No sales update would be complete without a pair of curtains. I do sell, if I can get hold of them, I do sell good quality curtains, like Next, Sundoor, Dormer, any brands like that. They're really expensive brands if I can find them. Laura Ashley's another one that I've sold. You can command quite good money for them. These were a pair of Next. The bigger the size, the better. These were the full size of like 90 by 90, but for some reason Next have 89 by 90 in the label. Next are good because they do have the size on the label, because you'll find a lot of charity shops, you have to be careful because they may not, sometimes they just guess what they are and they don't actually measure them. So, but with Next curtains, if you look on the tab, it will tell you the size of the curtain. And these were like a nice geometric print ring top curtains, and yeah, lined. They were quite nice, and I think I paid about £5 for these. And got, yeah, £59.50 plus £6.50 postage. I do tend to send my curtains via UPS next day. The prices have gone up from that now. I think I'm now charging £7.50 because the prices have gone up a little bit. But the customer will get it the next day, and it's probably the cheapest and the best way to send stuff that is over 2 kilos, unless you want to use my Hermes. I don't particularly use those anymore. I had a lot of problems with them, but it's not to say that you couldn't use them. I suppose it all depends on what you have in your area and what is best for you. These were a nice find. I found 2 pairs of these in a charity shop. They were rather £4 or £5 each. They are Paul Smith's cufflinks. These were the nicer of the two pair that I got. These were sterling silver, come in the little box. And yeah, I was quite happy to take £31.50 for them, and plus postage. I think these went to the US as well, so they would have paid more for them. And so always worth looking out for cufflinks when you're out and about in the little cabinets in the charity shops. I don't do a lot of stuff like this or jewellery or anything like that, but I knew Paul Smith was a good one. I saw the sterling silver and I thought, yeah, I would try those. So they both sold within the first cycle, so yeah, I would pick them up again, definitely. This I took a bit of a punt on. I remember these when I was younger, and they're like the dancing flowers. I paid £1.99 for this in the charity shop in the box, and it did have the date on it. I'm not 100% sure. I've not put it in the title. It wasn't an early one, but it was like retro-ish. This was new in the box. Tommy Rock and Flower Dancing Flower, new in box by Sanyo. Didn't really know much about it, but I thought, I just didn't even research it, picked it up, brought it home, and yeah, sure enough, it was a good product. It didn't go for £59.99. I did take an offer of about £35 on that, but from £1.99, I forgot to alter the postage as well. My general postage is £3.50, second class Royal Mail. But for some reason, I think what I was doing is a sell similar there, and that must have been the postage from the sell similar, because most of the time I do my own listings, but on this occasion. But still, from £1.99, that's a good profit. So yeah, look out for the dancing flowers. Good money in them. This was a car boot find, and I paid £2 for this. This is Dermalogica. It's quite an expensive brand of cosmetics. Not cosmetics, it's face creams and stuff. This is just a little starter pack, like well, it says the favourites, so it's like some of the favourite products that they are the best-selling products in a little kit, and they were only tiny. They weren't very big at all. £2 paid for that on the car boot sale, and yeah, I got £21.50 plus postage. This I actually posted on my Instagram, and I think I did. I think I posted it on my Instagram. This sold within a day of listing it. This I picked up. Never heard of the brand before. I went into a charity shop, and it was a British Heart Foundation to be precise. And we all know British Heart Foundation is quite an expensive one. But I seen this on the shelf, and I thought that really looks like good quality. I had no idea of the brand. I'd never heard of it before. Quick research in the shop proved that it was a good brand. It's an American brand, but it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful bag. Still had the label on it. Didn't look like it had been used at all. And yeah, so I paid £9.99 for this in the charity shop, and it sold the day after I listed it. And I took an offer. I put it on for 90 in best offer, and I took an offer of 80 on it. So that was an absolutely fantastic flip. Yeah, so look out for those good quality handbags. I put this in because it's not a fail as such, but because I did make quite a good money on it, but I wouldn't pick them up again. One, because I've had this about 2 years. It's a Khadija, Mother of the Bride wedding hat. And I paid £10 for this in a charity shop, like I said, 2 years ago. So right at the beginning of my reselling journey, or, you know, I'd been doing it about a year at that point. And I just liked it and picked it up, but I never thought about posting it. The box that this needed to go in to be posted out, then it didn't get crushed, was massive, absolutely massive. And it was just a bit of a pain. So I don't think that I would pick hats up again. I don't know, because it was good profit, paid 10, and I took an offer. I didn't get the 49.50. I think I took an offer of about 35 on that, but I'd had it 2 years and I just wanted it gone. So you know, got the money back and I can reinvest. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with this. I don't know whether I would pick them up again or not. It was a lovely hat. Had a lot of interest, but took ages to sell. These were a car boot pickup, and these I bought last car boot season, and they have been listed since then. Had loads of interest, loads of watches, but nobody seemed to want to buy. I've had them higher. This is the highest that I've had them at, and I've had them lower than this. I've had them on a discount, and they never sold. And then I sent out some best offers. Not best offers. I sent out some offers to watchers a few days ago, and lo and behold, they sold for the full asking price. And I was sort of like concerned that the buyer might have, because I sent some offers out for £10 less than the asking price, and I was thinking, has somebody bought it from that offer and it's not given them the correct offer? Because there has been a little bit of controversy over that with whether it's actually letting people buy it for the offers that are being sent or not. Anyway, I've not had a message from the buyer, and they've gone out, and as far as I'm aware, everything is okay with them. I have had another offer to buy an item off me at the reduced price, so I do know that it is sort of working, so I don't really know. So unless the buyer messages me and say, well, this should have been 59, then I really don't know. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Yeah, good sale. Paid £3 for these on the car boot sale, so I was made up with that. I would have made up with about £40 for them, but they did sell for the full asking price of £69.50. So that was a good one. Again, I quite enjoy selling vintage perfumes and stuff if I can get hold of them, if they're new and not been used. This was a nice little find in a charity shop. I paid £5 for this, Estee Lauder miniatures, and 5 of them there in a box, and they come in a box and a sleeve with it, which is quite nice. One of them did look like it may have been used a little bit, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you whether it was just the evaporation over the time that they've been in the box or not. So anyway, £26.50 from £5. I'm quite happy with that. So that was a nice little sale. These I've had, what I've acquired through kits and stuff, what I've been given for Christmas and stuff like that. And I do use boots number 7, but I don't actually use this one. This one is more geared to over 60s. And although you can still use it, and it's probably better for you because it's probably got more stuff in it for aging skin, I've got absolutely loads of stuff that I'm using at the moment. So I thought, why not sell it? It's coming up to Mother's Day. Somebody might want it for a Mother's Day gift. It's just sat there hanging around. So it was a day cream, a face and neck multi-action, a day cream, and I think that one was an eye cream, yeah. I'm not quite sure what these retail for. I think it's more than this. I think it's quite an expensive one, this. But basically it cost me nothing, so yeah, £36.50, and that's gone out today actually, so happy with that. And the last item I'm going to show you is these Joe Brown's red suede cat style shoes. These, it's a funny story behind these. Where I have my unit, there's also other people that have shops, open shops below me. And one of the guys, he's like a market trader and stuff. He said to me one day, I've got some stuff you might be interested in. And he had a couple of boxes of clothing, brands that I haven't heard of or anything like that. But he also had 3 boxes of shoes. 3 lots of shoes. He had these ones, a pair of Joe Brown boots and another pair of Joe Brown shoes. And he said they were brand new, obviously catalogue returns or something. So I bought them off him. I bought the 3 pairs for I think I gave him £30 because the boots alone were probably worth about 40 or 50. And I just thought these were really unusual, with the little cats on, and there's like a little tail on the back. So yeah, these ones went for £29.50, and I think the boots went for about 40, and the other pair, I don't know whether I've sold them or they're still listed, to be honest, but they're around about the £30. So there was okay money in them. Do you know what I mean? There's about £40-50 profit. So I was quite happy with that. So that is, I think, about 10-12 sales over the last month or so. So I thought, you know, I need to be showing you what I'm selling, and not just what I'm buying. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed and would like to, just hit the subscribe button and the little bell. It'll let you know when I'm uploading any videos. I do usually haul videos and the occasional sales updates when I can fit them in. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. See you again soon. Bye.